Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 107.
There's nothing for 107.
I like how you put us down like every week.
There's
You're just
nothing.
like, there's nothing.
It's nothing.
We got a lot to cover.
We really do. Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's hit the weekend first.
Holy cow.
Because I know you got your Chicago trip.
And you've
but
got...
First, I'm going to just real quickly talk about Blockers because I went and saw that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a little disappointed.
Really?
Because it was funny, but it was not holy crap funny.
Must have
like
been...
you thought it might be, and from what the reviews sounded like it was.
Yeah.
The funniest character to me was his first name is Ike, but I cannot remember his last name.
I'll look it up real quick.
It starts with a B, I think.
So the movie was terrible. Must have been why.
No, it wasn't terrible.
Okay.
It just wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be.
Kind of like John Cena and Nikki Bella's relationship.
Yep, that would be over.
Wow,
But zing.
wow, you got right on that one.
Yeah, they broke up. Ike Barinholtz.
Barinholtz. Okay. First time I ever saw him was actually in The League. He plays a character in a few episodes of The League, and he's really funny in that.
He is in Suicide Squad.
He is in Suicide Squad.
What is he playing in
He's
Suicide Squad?
He's one of the soldiers, I think.
He is.
Let me see him.
He's the main. He's one of the main soldiers. He's the one that meets with the Joker in the kitchen.
Okay.
Isn't he the one that kind of handles them all at the prison?
Yep.
Yeah.
He looks like a Wahlberg.
He does. He does have a Wahlbergy face.
Yeah. You ever watched the show Wahlburgers?
Yeah.
That's actually entertaining.
It's a good show, actually.
It is, but I feel bad. Isn't it Paul, the main chef?
Yeah, he's the nice guy.
The episodes that I've watched, Mark is kind of rough on him.
Yeah, he's a jerk. But again, he's the one that made a lot of the money. Him and Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie, I like when I saw Saw 2, I was like, is that Mark Wahlberg?
Well, he's in Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense? Donnie Wahlberg's in Sixth Sense?
He's the very first guy.
Yeah, he's the really thin dude.
Yeah.
He's the guy that, well, how old is the movie?
99? You can spoil.
Okay.
That's not
Sixth Sense.
him.
He's the one that kills Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis was dead at the end. Fight me.
He's also.
Is that really him?
That's him.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's also in.
He's really skinny.
Yes.
The Mel Gibson.
Donnie Wahlberg?
Ransom,
Donnie Wahlberg.
I think it is.
Yeah, Ransom. Yep. Holy cow. He's with Gary Sinise. He's one of the baddies.
Talk about Chicago.
Holy cow.
Oh my God, that's Donnie.
Yeah, he's so skinny.
He's so like messed up in that movie. You can barely tell that's him.
Yeah.
Wow, that blew my mind.
Donnie lives in Mark's shadow, but I think he's a good actor.
He's made a name for himself, I think.
Yeah, I think he's a good actor.
A lot of smaller parts. He doesn't headline films like Mark does.
Right.
Anyway.
We got into Chicago on Saturday. We left here at about, I want to say about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Alex had to drive downtown Chicago.
Not that bad.
I wouldn't have wanted to.
You got honked at once.
We were aware when we lived there for 4 years, there are 2 layers of downtown. There's the top layer that you see, and then there's like a bottom layer where there's
traffic can go
faster.
faster.
There's traffic and stuff. What we didn't know is that there's a 3rd layer.
And that's the layer of Chicago.
You don't want to be on the 3rd layer.
It's like the 3rd floor with Home Alone.
Were you?
What?
Were you there?
So, yeah. Josh got like a promo parking spot.
When you get below Chicago, you can't use Google Maps. You have to use the directions.
You can't get like a connection, right?
Right. Well, it doesn't know what level you're on.
Oh, okay.
No, it can't. It doesn't know. Like the satellite can't detect where you're at.
Yeah. So the direction said, okay, so once you turn right onto this street, then you take a 180 and you go down a ramp.
It's a 180.
And then you turn around, basically do it again.
Oh my.
Yeah. So
and our big ass Buick, you can't make a 180-degree turn. Like we had to back up.
She had to do a 3-point.
I had to do a 180.2.
So we got to the 3rd level, and as we were on the 3rd level below the city, you saw so many homeless people. It was scary.
Yeah.
So we got to our garage.
Well, it wasn't just that. It was deserted.
It was
like we are downtown Chicago, underneath the city, and that first lower level, there's at least still cars and traffic.
Why are you in downtown Chicago?
Jared was there.
Our friend Jared was there.
Oh, yeah, we didn't mention that.
And we're staying...
Well, I know why you're in Chicago. Why were you in downtown Chicago?
Because that's where
the hotel is.
We got invited to stay at their hotel with them. So we got to our garage, which, by the way, you would not think this garage was a safe place.
Oh, no.
But, I mean, inside it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was fine. Once you get through the door.
Just fine. It was painted. It was nice. But we got to the door of the garage, and it was sealed shut.
And there's no attendant.
Like to get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
it was
boy.
like a garage door, just
Yeah.
like a small garage door about the size of this wall, like enough to get a car in and out. And it was just closed.
Yep.
There's
It
no
was just
button
a-
to push. There's no attendant. And we sat there for
A couple minutes.
a couple minutes, and Josh was like, "So do I get out? Do I push a car? Or like, what do I push a button? Like what?" So we ended up even calling the place. I'm like, "Did we just get scammed and we're about to get freaking murdered down here?" There's a lower whacker, so we joked and said, "This is lower whacker drive."
Yep.
This is the level of Chicago no one talks about.
So let's go on with our story here. So the garage door opened just suddenly.
Just suddenly.
We don't know why. There's a car coming out, so I was like, crap, I was outside of the car looking around to see if there's a button or anything, and I had to pee at the same time. I was like, am I just going to pee in the alley here or something? I don't know what's going on. The thing opened. I rushed into the car. Alyx and I went into the garage. We stayed in downtown. We got to the hotel, and then we went to the rooftop of the hotel,
Like they have a rooftop bar.
and we had a drink each, and
A
Alyx...
super nice
Yeah,
drink.
Alyx had like a vodka spray.
People talk about like the type of alcohol being smooth and tasting right, and I've just like never been into like that much into fine
Top
drinking.
It was
yeah.
good.
This was like almost pure vodka. It tasted like with like a freshly cut lime in it. And most of the time when I take a drink out of any kind of alcohol, I'm usually like, until I get it down and it starts making me feel good. And this was like I could drink from it and just like as if it was water. I was like smooth AF. And I was like, whoa, this is nice stuff.
Jer and his girlfriend Kat had reservations with their friends. Their friends made the reservation to go to this place called The Girl and the Goat. Alyx saw that, and she's like, this sounds like a porno.
Not one I'd want to watch.
But this guy, the couple that they were meeting up with, made reservations back in January.
Yeah.
And his seat actually got bought out. Mm-hmm. And then they gave him, and it was only supposed to be reservation for 2. And to make up for it, they're like, well, you can pick a better day and add 2 more chairs. But that's how popular this place is. And he made the reservations back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a high,
Yeah.
like 4.5, 5-star restaurant downtown.
Yeah. We were like, okay, that's fine. You guys can go. We're going to go get deep dish.
Yep, we're going to deep dish. You guys enjoy your fancy feast.
Instead, they were like, oh, no, they were able to get 2 more chairs. Join us.
So you're like, sure.
Okay.
You gotta pay for what you eat too.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll explain that.
We looked at the menu, and one of the menu items said pig face.
There was duck tongue, beef tongue, and pig face.
That's not the only stuff on the
I
menu.
know, like exotic things that we
I
saw.
wonder if pig face is like head cheese.
I'm guessing that's
I
what they
think
meant.
that might have been what it is.
Yeah.
But the one guy at the table said he has had pig face, and it comes out like oven
face.
cooked head with eyeballs still in it. And I was like, nope,
Who's eating that?
sorry. And he's like, it's actually pretty good. It tastes like the chewy part of bacon. I'm like, and that is the one part of bacon I don't like, so
That's
we're
the
not
part of
having
bacon I do like.
it. I'm like, we're not having it.
So this is a place where where we bring out different plates and you all share.
Yeah.
Like it's a
It's called
tapas.
tapas.
Sure.
So very small portions, and each plate was normally between $17 to $25 a piece.
Like
Wow.
so I mean, we get a strip of fish.
Yeah.
A strip.
I mean, it
not
was-
even a bacon strip. A tiny strip of fish
Each.
each.
Okay. Yeah, you got to say each.
Each.
So
That's what I mean.
we ordered all these different items.
So we had like 15 dishes, I think,
We did.
including dessert.
Yeah.
And then we ordered like this nice bottle of wine
Yeah.
as well. And they even brought the wine out and did the thing like showed it to us. And like it was all this fancy stuff like, here's your bottle of wine. Would you like to sample? Josh and I felt very like out of our element.
place.
We're like, oh my God, this is the fanciest freaking place we've ever been.
Yeah.
We don't felt like we were dressed up and it was like we were wearing like button ups and
Yeah.
like we're like,
but
oh
no,
my
we
God.
were dressed fine.
It just seemed very fancy.
Well, did you see the people next to us?
I know.
They looked like a Cracker Barrel.
It seemed really, really, really fancy.
So we tried all these different exotic dishes like raw fish, raw goat.
Yeah, raw goat was
That
weird.
was the one we didn't order again. We got some good sourdough bread. We had the chicken sucked. I'll just say that.
The chicken was actually the worst.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
broccoli was pretty good. We had some peppers. I mean, we had a whole bunch of exotic foods we never tried, and I honestly say this was an interesting experience, and I loved it. The dessert was great.
I was really nervous that with everything that was on the menu and everything we were ordering, like you pretty much take a pen and you star what you want and you give it to the waiter.
I'm gonna look at it.
And then he brings it out plate by plate and watches. As we finish that plate, he cleans everything up. He brings out the next plate. And it was funny because every time a plate came out, all 6 of us went,
We all stared at
We
it.
all stared at it like, all right, which one's this?
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't sure what it was. It was almost like we made we didn't say what it was until we actually ate it, and then we asked what it was.
Yeah.
Which I think was a good
The
idea.
flatbread.
The flatbread was the most amazing thing. I could have eaten a pizza's worth of that.
Brett, how much do you think our tab was? Just give a rough estimate.
$3.50.
Wow,
Exactly.
it was $3.50.
It was $3.50. Yeah.
That'll buy a lot of deep dish pizza though.
Yeah, I was just like, we
But I
would have
think
wound up.
for the experience and how much it really was like $40 a person.
Yeah.
It was fine.
So for a fine 5-star restaurant in Chicago, I'm like, that is fine. I was super worried that it was gonna be like $200, and I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be like
I
our
saw
budget.
the bill and I was just like,
I was like, oh my god.
Did you know the other two?
no.
No,
We just met them.
See,
we just met them.
did anybody say to you, this place is kind of upscale,
Mhm.
will it fit your budget?
I think we would have said something if it was gonna be like ridiculous.
You're
like
right.
when I started adding stuff in my head and Josh was tapping me, I'm like, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Trust
we
me.
were
It'll
okay.
be fine. We had cocktails for the first time,
Yeah. We went to
like
another.
fancy cocktails.
Yeah, it was Grey Goose, lavender and cherry syrup with basil and I think lime.
I think so.
It was
It
delicious.
was called a number 15.
It was called number 15. It was fantastic.
It was awesome. It was a very
So-
girly drink, but he had one.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently this girl, she dressed up in the infamous The Rock picture of the black turtleneck with the chain.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. Fanny pack.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, she got in that and basically did a video invitation asking him to go to prom with her.
Did you
And
do it?
He gets a hold of the school, goes on the intercom,
yeah,
like for morning announcements, and he's like, hey, we're going to do something different right now this morning. If you haven't guessed, this is The Rock.
No way.
And they're all like, what is going on? And it's the camera's focused on this girl.
uh-huh.
Okay.
He's like, I'm unable to make your prom because I'm in Hawaii filming, but I have bought out the local theater so you and 232 of your closest friends can all go watch Rampage on Saturday night.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
So regardless of what they're
Either
watching.
way.
No. Yeah, Rampage got terrible reviews.
He bought out the movie. It's still making a bunch of money, though.
because it's The
He's
Rock and they
paid
want
for
to
it.
suck him off.
He just sells at the box office. It
Yeah.
doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I roll.
I agree. His movies aren't great. He's not Tom Hanks, but he sells movie
Wow,
tickets
He does.
where'd you go from The Rock to Tom Hanks?
because he will never be considered a great actor.
No.
He will never be
No.
He
considered a
said the
great
same
actor.
thing about Heath Ledger, and look what he did.
The Rock will never be. Nobody is casting The Rock to be in a serious drama.
He's right.
He might
He
do it.
is-
He's right.
But he might do it one day. Hey, I'm just trying to defend him. Frick off. I'm trying to have a point here.
I'd love it if he was. That's just not what he's going
So
to
you
do
never
right
think he'll get an Academy Award?
now. Not for a drama,
Wow.
which
okay.
is what an Academy Award is.
I know, but
He's
not always.
not a dramatic. I mean, the most dramatic role I think he ever played was Gridiron Gang.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the
know?
only one I can really think of.
I don't think he's done any other drama.
I love our fans, by the way.
Yes, me too.
Love you guys.
So I just want to say, like, when you do things like that and you're nice to people, that's great. That gets not only is it great press, but it's like it shows that you care, and that's amazing.
I think that's my favorite part though about doing this is like I like interacting with our fans.
right.
So I'm sure that like
We're not changing
when you
lives or
become
anything,
like
but-
when you become like the Rocket. Sometimes I bet you it gets overwhelming because you always have someone in your face with a camera and like I'm sure that's why I like this. Like, this
well, you have a
this is
camera.
nice.
It's
Well,
right in your face.
Yes, but I do like behind the camera. Like I do like when we do our precast meeting every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On our social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So there's a plug for you.
Yeah.
We're able to interact with our fans, and I really like that they interact with us. Like it makes me happy.
That's the second video game movie that The Rock's been in. You know, it's probably getting better reviews than
I'm
Doom.
sure it did better than.
Like how can you ruin Doom? It's simple.
Well, you could say that about several of them, I imagine.
Well, no, Doom's premise is they open up a portal on Mars to hell. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. Just shoot them up and bloody and all that stuff and scary. That's all you need.
The point is moot.
They screwed up a very simple premise.
I did watch Andre the Giant.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes, we really want
Can
you to
you
watch
give a little
that.
premise on that? Like
So it's basically just the history where he started,
his life story.
pretty much. And one thing they do actually talk about is how and you'll like this, Alex, how much humor he found in flatulence.
He likes farts?
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious because he's like one of the biggest people ever, and his farts are probably like, whoa.
One thing, you're right.
That was like
And
clear as an airplane.
one thing I
Probably
did not
cleared
know.
a freaking room.
Overall, it's very good. You don't really have to be a wrestling fan to enjoy it. Just understanding what a human of that size goes through in his life.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not easy.
Exactly. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 will not have a campaign.
Yeah, why are you excited about that? You never played him anyway.
So it doesn't matter to me either way, because either way I won't play it. Not the game, the campaign, whether or not they had one. When I think of Call of Duty, I know that there's two different types of players. There is the campaigners and that there are the multiplayers. And I play multiplayer.
You need to play Call of Duty 4. Mm-hmm. The campaign is amazing.
Is that the one with the freaking airplane?
The airport, you mean?
The airport.
That's
yeah.
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, okay.
You should play the whole trilogy campaign. It's fantastic. All three of them were great.
So
I recommend going in order because they go from good to worse.
Well, I've seen too many spoilers
Doesn't
from you
matter.
watching your top
Doesn't
10s
matter.
and stuff.
Still.
the reason that they give is that by the time where it needed to be in production cycle, it wasn't good enough. I don't buy that. And the reason why is because they've had a 3-year development cycle.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They're not new to campaigns.
Right.
Oh.
So don't tell me that it's not where it needs to be unless you took resources away from the campaign to work on the multiplayer, which is very possible.
And it is. You want to know why? Because I think this one's going to have a Battle Royale mode like Fortnite.
That's also in
Ha-ha.
the talk. Yes,
I am good with that.
They want to compete with Fortnite and PUBG.
And
and
it'll
honestly,
work.
they're going to have to. They probably saw how big these two games are and then just went, cut it off. We're changing stuff now.
But
Well, there's a third game out now, too.
maybe they'll throw in a 4 to 6 hour thing as a patch update or something like that. But
I wonder if it'll be DLC.
it could be.
They could probably do a campaign DLC.
Yep.
Radical Heights. That's the new one. All three of them are competing for the top spot. Fortnite's still winning. Radical Heights is still an alpha, and it is based in the 80s. It's like 80s style.
Well,
like
Battlefield
retro.
The next Battlefield, which is supposed to be Battlefield V or Battlefield 5, is
Yeah.
supposed to have some kind of
Everyone's
Battle
jumping
Royale.
on the Battle
So
Royale
it's
stuff.
It's like Horde back in like 2011 or 2012.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Campaign list. You're not more excited because
Not
of
more
that, though.
excited. I'm just excited that I'm going to have another Call of Duty to play.
Because you like the Black
I think
Ops
you'll
series.
be bored with it in a week.
She loves Black Ops.
No, I can. When Call of Duty comes out, I'm on that for like months.
You're
I'm
talking
calling
about the
You call
Black...
it. You can call it. That's
the
fine.
Black Ops series is what
Black
you like.
Ops is my favorite.
Yeah.
Out of all of them,
Cool.
I like Black Ops.
I don't even recall seeing
Advanced Warfare.
you play
Warfare.
Black Ops 3 all that much.
How?
It was
we
more
played
like
that a lot.
Yes, it was like when it comes out, I'm on that for like months at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's when we were still doing our Destiny, so Alex had either Destiny or Call of Duty.
Like it was that. It was either go to Destiny. If we couldn't play Destiny, it was all right. We're playing Black Ops.
Yep.
Okay.
And now it's like Rocket League, Fortnite.
I'm gonna have so much. So much is coming out because we also have Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider comes out in September.
You know what else got announced?
What?
BioShock.
I know we talked about this on the precast, but Alex is really excited about BioShock.
I'm super stoked
You
about
know that's
it.
3 years away.
I really
doesn't
don't
matter.
care. You know what's gonna be at
E3
E3?
is going to be amazing.
BioShock.
It'll be a logo.
It doesn't
And you
matter.
know what?
They
I
can do
will
a teaser.
Pee my pants to see the logo.
The teaser
I just want a name. I want a name.
I'm gonna
The
name.
teaser will be some music and a logo.
That's fine.
I am
They
perfectly
did the
fine
same
with
thing
that. I just
with-
want to. Yes, we're making it. Woo!
They did the same thing with Infinite and BioShock 2, where they just did a quick teaser, and I was just like, I'm ready. It's either that or Borderlands 3. It's
I'll be
going to be
like-
one or the
I
other.
thought
be like-
Borderlands 3 was Gearbox.
No,
That's
it's
the developer.
2K. 2K is the
Gearbox
publisher.
is the developer.
Right.
I'll be
right.
like this excited for Borderlands, and I'll be like,
You'd be.
I don't. I like Borderlands, but it just like it was easily able to fall off. And then
Yeah.
BioShock was like, I'm going home and I'm playing BioShock when I get home. Like I got sucked into BioShock.
I get it.
So I didn't tell you guys this, but I got my PS4 and God of War.
You did.
You
I'm using that.
son of a.
I'm using that blood money, as I call
He's
it.
in my it's blood money. So let's explain that real quick. Brett is donating plasma. It's not real blood money.
Right. I'm not actually selling my blood.
It's actually plasma money.
Oh my god.
So I was gonna wait, but I want to be part of the conversation,
Yeah.
and the conversation around the board is play this game. It's amazing.
Yes.
So what's
I
your
just
thoughts
thought
so
it was
far?
of God of War?
Yeah. Have you
um,
played much?
Well, the problem is that I played God of War 3
Yeah.
first, and it is extremely different from God of War 3.
Oh. Well,
Brett, is this a game that, for some reason, if I were to have a PS4 here, if I were to just start playing it, I could play it from scratch and not have played any of the other ones?
God of War, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because they changed basically everything.
Okay. Can I just pick that up right now, not have played any of them, and
No, because
feel okay?
You'd want to know
you can watch
something.
IGN's God of War in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, you want to know something about Kratos because he's been through hell, but he doesn't make it any easier on himself. He does terrible, terrible things.
And he's a jerk.
He
was hot-headed. And I can see in this one,
is
he's more of a father figure, and he's keeping his cool.
I was unsure in the first hour or two. There wasn't a whole lot calling me back to it because the villains are different, the combat is different, the weapons are different, everything about it is different.
But it's still amazing.
Especially coming off of 3.
Right.
So it was just an adjustment. And actually, after I played last night, I wanted to play today.
Okay.
So it's given me the itch, and it's funny that it's a God of War game because it's nothing like the previous God of Wars.
Is it handled by someone else?
No, Sony Santa Monica.
Oh.
I came across this tweet, and I had to share it because I laughed so hard.
Okay.
Now, in God of War, you are traveling with your son, and
what's his name? Archimedes?
Atreus. So Archimedes is the owl from Sword in the Stone.
Really?
He's Merlin's owl.
Archimedes!
I don't think I've seen Sword in the Stone.
Oh, it's a good guess then. But anyway, so when you come upon these areas, there might be something to translate. And he has Atreus because Atreus' mother taught him the runes.
Okay.
Kratos calls him boy most of the time.
Yes, he does.
So this is the tweet. This is a piece of dialogue between the two that this guy, and I believe it was at the year 20XX,
okay,
who does not have a huge following, doesn't follow a lot. So, and he's been retweeted like 7,600 times and got like 30,000 likes with this tweet.
What did he say?
So this is how it goes. Kratos, boy, translate these runes. Atreus, they say up dog, father. Kratos, what do you know of this creature? Atreus, what creature? Kratos, up dog, boy. What is up dog? Atreus, not much, father. What is up with you? Kratos, eyes narrowing. I will stay alert for this up dog. Oh,
that is great.
Wow.
that is just awesome.
Yeah, because he's such a serious guy.
He's very serious, and I love every time he does it in the game. It makes me laugh when he goes, boy.
Did you watch the Venom trailer?
I did.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alex, I remember seeing Alex's reaction when we watched this last night. We saw the trailer, and I saw her perk up like, holy cow, he is scary. Yeah. And people are like, they're not sure if it's going to be okay without Spider-Man in it. And I get that.
There's no guarantee that he won't be.
Right. I'm wondering
the mention of his name.
I'm wondering if they're setting up for Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
But we got to talk about the
Infinity
new Avengers. War? The new Avengers is coming out, and
first showing is technically in about less than 4 hours.
Actually, I think they can show it in like an hour. So right now it's 9:00 Eastern.
So pretty much I'm staying off of social media.
So I think we should go see this like Sunday or something.
This is 10 years in the making.
Alex, you're going to be mad at me.
Why?
I didn't watch the review.
You saw the review, didn't you?
I saw the number
I don't
that they
know.
gave it.
Don't want to know.
The verdict and everything. So I'm just saying.
You can tell me later.
Okay.
No, I do not want to know. I want to go into this.
Fresh mind, I get it.
Fresh.
But
this is one movie that I'm seeing no matter what, so
hold
I
on
do
a
not want
second.
to review.
You're not going in fresh. Brett is the only one going in completely
that is
fresh.
very true.
He's only seen the first Avengers movie and
some Iron Man.
And 2 Iron Man movies. And
I saw
he saw 3.
You saw all 3? Yeah. And The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, but I really remember nothing about the Hulk.
You don't need to.
You don't need to.
They actually, everything that they do, they only just mention it in Iron Man 2, and that's it.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to die?
I hope they all die.
They're not all going to die.
No, they're not.
No,
it's very well known that there is going to be one or a couple.
That's just
deaths.
a rumor.
No,
it's probably a for real thing.
For sure, I'm thinking Captain America.
If it's probably a real thing, it's a rumor.
Hold on, guys.
That's why we're gonna make predictions.
Okay.
I'm not predicting. I don't even know who they are.
We can list some of the characters that are made.
Well, I know, but Brett really is not.
I have
part
no
of this.
context.
He has
though.
no context of this.
Okay. Oh my God, he is going to murder.
He kills a lot of people.
Yes, and in the comics, he kills like Iron Man and Spider-Man.
I don't
and
remember who all he
a lot
kills.
of the X-Men, and he kills Captain America.
What's your guess? You said
My guess of death?
yes.
I'm going to say Captain America,
Yep.
Hawkeye, and Loki.
You're going to pick 3?
Yep.
I'm saying 2.
Those are 3 big ones, and maybe a Guardian of the Galaxy.
I think that we're going to be fine with 2 deaths. I don't think we're going to kill off that many people.
Who are you thinking?
I think Captain America is 1, and
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to kill off Loki. Loki ends up obviously giving Thanos
The Tesseract.
The Tesseract, so the Infinity Stone, and then he's going to kill Loki in front of Thor.
Oh, that's
And
gonna
Thor
be
somehow is going to get free.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to kill Thor.
Well,
I hope not.
I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, in the trailer, he's not here, or he's not here."
No,
It's like,
I think
that doesn't
Loki
matter.
is going to like self-sacrifice himself or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like something's going to redeem him and he's going to die.
Now, this is on Houston's Craigslist for a 1999 Toyota Corolla. I'm going to read it. You want a car that gets the job done? You want a car that's hassle-free? You want a car that literally no one will ever compliment you on? Well, look no further. Let's talk about features. Bluetooth? Nope. Sunroof? Nope. Fancy wheels? Nope. Rear view camera? Nope. But it's got a transparent rear window and you and you have a fucking neck that can turn. Let me tell you a story. One day my Corolla started making a strange sound. I didn't give a shit and ignored it. It went away. The end. You could take the engine out of this car, drop it off the Golden Gate Bridge, fish it out of the water 1,000 years later, put it in the tank of the car, fill the gas tank up with Nutella, turn the key, and the puppy would fucking start right up. This car will outlive you. It will outlive your children. Things this car is old enough to do. Vote, yes. Consent to sex, yes. Rent a car. It is a car. This car's got history. It's seen some shit. People have done straight things in this car. People have done gay things in this car. It's not going to judge you like a fucking Volkswagen would. Interesting facts. The car's exterior is gray, but the interior color is gray. In the owner's manual, oil is listed as optional. When this car was unveiled at the 1998 Detroit Auto Show, it caused all 2,000 attendees to spontaneously yawn. The resulting abrupt change in the air pressure inside the building caused a partial collapse of the roof. 4 people died. The event is chronicled in the documentary Bored to Death, the story of the 1999 Toyota Corolla. You want to know more? Great. Favorite food? Spaghetti. Favorite TV show? Elf. Favorite band? Tie between Bush and the Gin Blossoms. This car is as practical as a Roth IRA. When I ran a Carfax on this car, I got back a single piece of paper that said, it's a Corolla. It's fine. Let's face the facts. This car isn't going to win any beauty contests, but neither are you. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to your wife. This isn't the car you want. It's the car you deserve. The fucking 1999 Toyota Corolla.
Wow. That was a Craigslist?
That was a Craigslist ad to sell a 1999 Toyota Corolla.
So he went way over.
Way overboard.
Right, it's clever, yes, but it went
hilarious.
on way too long.
That was 3 pages of screenshots I had to scroll through.
That was an actual ad.
I want to give a shout out to Quentin. He was telling me that today, and I rolled. It was great. It's hilarious. See, people that say those kinds of things about things like that, give them a medal. If you can sell that by saying things like that.
I probably wouldn't have made it through.
Really?
I'd have got bored.
TLDR.
TLDR. Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
No.
Too
long, didn't read.
Oh.
I mean,
That's the definition of Brett. TLDR.
TLDR.
So, I have been on Twitch lately, not this week only because it's been really busy and we were in Chicago, but we'll start that back up this week. My Twitch is cute_kitty, and that's what, Josh?
What's the actual URL?
twitch.tv/cute_kitty.
Not /, just slash.
Just slash.
That's how I say it. It's slash.
It's okay.
KUTE_KITTI. So if you want to join me on some video games, just watch for the posts probably this week, and you'll be able to see me on and interact.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, and follow me.
I'm normally on there with her, so I think we're gonna play Human Fall Flat.
I think we'll do that this week, and we'll probably play some Human Fall
do
Flat.
some split screening. I think that'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Let's go.
Our plugs are getting longer.
It's all right.
Yes, they are.
So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll catch you next week. You gonna hit the button?
I almost hit Aftercast.
Oh. All right. We'll see you guys next week for 108. Bye, guys.
Bye.